What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined as always by my dad Sean, and today reactions to the classics. We got a song battle, as y'all can see at the bottom. It's going to be Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie against a cover by Bauhaus, which I know is one of the favorite bands and groups of our patron and a friend of the channel, CSN, who brought this to us today, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what Bauhaus does with this, just since it kind of seems totally almost off the beaten path than
I agree,
the original.
100%. So CSN always brings us great stuff. Ziggy Stardust, my favorite Bowie album. I know with you, it's Station to Station, or you're right there with Ziggy.
It's neck and neck, man. So, a fantastic record.
I'll give you a little background. There's always a lot of background on Bowie, especially during this time. This song was written by Bowie. Lyrically, it's about Ziggy Stardust, a bisexual alien rock star who acts as a messenger for extraterrestrial beings. Although Ziggy is introduced earlier on in this album, this song is the centerpiece, presenting the rise and fall of the star in a very human-like manner. Musically, it's of course glam rock, like its parent album is based around a Mick Ronson guitar riff. He plays the main riff on an electric. Bowie plays an acoustic 12-string, which is mixed beneath the electric. High praise. Trey, Rolling Stone 282 on the 500 greatest songs of all time. And one of those weird songs that's iconic, yet it was never released as a single.
No, man. It's just the whole concept is awesome. And if you want to see us dive more, we did a full-on track-by-track review of this record.
Check it out after this, man. You'll enjoy it. I'll have it on the end screen, and it'll be up on a card. But stay here till the end of this one.
So as always, going to have these lyrics pulled up. We're both very familiar with this one. So going to enjoy it, and then we'll see what Bauhaus has to offer afterwards.
That guitar, right away, man.
And Ronson's so great, man.
Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly and the Spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, but made it too far. Became the special man, then we were Ziggy's band. Ziggy really sang, screwed up eyes and screwed down hairdo, like some cat from Japan. He could lick 'em by smiling, he could leave 'em to hang. They came on so loaded, man, well hung in snow white tan. So where were the spiders while the fly tried to break our bones? Well, just the beer like to guide us. So we bitched about his fans and should we crush his sweet hands.
Always been a fan of the way Bowie delivers that chorus, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Kind of cracking the voice and whatnot.
Ziggy played for time, jiving us that we were voodoo. The kids were just crass. He was the Nas with God-given ass.
That sex appeal.
He took it all too far, but boy, could he play guitar. Making love with his ego. Ziggy sucked up into his mind, like a leper messiah. When the kids had killed a man, I had to break up the band.
Great Ziggy Stardust by Bowie in here. I'll let you take this one to start, Dad.
Yeah, basically, it's written from the perspective of the band, the
Yep.
Spiders from Mars. So he even sings it in a little different way. And you mentioned in the chorus, but even in the first verse and the second verse, he changes the vocal delivery a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of, now Ziggy played guitar and jamming good with Weird and Gilly and the Spiders from Mars. So it starts out all right. Then he played it left-handed, but made it too far, became the special man. Then we were Ziggy's band, so we were all in it together. And this is really not only a story of our extraterrestrial rock star, but what happens in most successful bands. And then they kind of do a little description of him. He came on so loaded, man. And then chorus one, so where were the spiders while the fly tried to break our balls? Just the beer light to guide us. So we bitched about his fans, and should we crush his sweet hands? Oh, yeah, so I guess Trey, they were thinking, we'll see how good this guy is when we go after him.
And just with that Ronson riff that just starts this off, you mentioned it in the reaction to it, just instantly recognizable.
And he's also on the keyboards,
dude. Man, Mick Ronson, what a freaking talent, and just kind of that glam rock, cornerstone personified, I think, in this track, and just that concept where at the end, making love with this ego as it gets more and more popular. How many rock stars does that happen to? As Ziggy sucked up into his mind like a leper messiah. When the kids had killed a man, I had to break up the band. Down goes Ziggy, down goes the band.
They killed him, and you don't have your lead singer anymore. So just a great tune all the way around, man. Fantastic.
And I've always enjoyed, too, the final line, the Ziggy played guitar, because it's all kind of based off of that. And I've heard some theories, too. Maybe some Hendrix, because he knows he plays it left-handed, this and that. But, I think that's more just kind of a fun conspiracy.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, man, now we're going to do same track, but go to Bauhaus's version on here, which went to 15 in the UK, actually.
High chart for something that you're covering an iconic. But since it was never released as a single, I guess this was the best we were going to get.
And the Bauhaus was a huge fan of Bowie, and actually got to meet him on the set of the movie The Hunger, which Bowie starred, and they were playing in a scene.
I could see them in that movie, by the way. They would fit perfect in that movie.
No, I haven't seen that. I'll have to check that out. And according to David Thompson, the band were killing some downtime at Trident Studios in London when members Haskins and Daniel Ash began an impromptu jam of Ziggy Stardust as a joking tribute to the artist with whom virtually every critic in the land had now compared Bauhaus to.
I can see that.
Tapes were running, and once they heard the track, they were absolutely enthralled and decided to include it on their upcoming BBC session for the great John Peel, who, of course, appears and was such a big frontman at BBC. And Bauhaus recorded it, and it was off and running in '82, baby.
Yeah, very interesting. Sometimes messing around, you come up with the best stuff. I'd be very nervous to have to play Ronson's guitar solo.
Ash giving it his own kind of flair to it here.
Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly, and the Spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, but made it too far. Became the special man, then we were Ziggy's band. Ziggy really sang, screw the pies and screw down hairdo, like the cat from Japan. He could lick on by smiling, he could even turn hand. Came on so loaded, man, well hung and snow white tan.
Well hung. Make sure to get that in there.
I know, man. Bowie always makes me laugh, man.
While the flies try to break our balls, just a bit light to guide us. So we bitched about his band, and should we crush his sweet hand?
Seems just a tick faster, even though it's the same length.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Ziggy played for time, driving us that we were Bill. The kids were just crass. Ah, he was time, making love with his ego. Ziggy sucked up into his mind like a leper messiah. When the kids had killed the man, I had to break up the band. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now Ziggy played guitar.
All right, Bauhaus bringing their version, bringing their flair to Ziggy Stardust right here, man. And I liked that Daniel Ash, he brought his own, unique tone to that lead guitar riff. You mentioned that tackling Ronson's tough.
Yeah, and I think we have another battle we've already done this month. It may or may not be up when you're watching this. Depending on what order I put these up for T-Rex that Bauhaus did. And in that battle, they changed some things up. This battle, because this song was not supposed to be recorded, they were trying to just play a straight version of the song. They didn't have to sit like, oh, how are we going to change this? And I thought they did a fantastic job. And I think one of the things that really helped, and obviously they were compared to Bowie a lot during this time, is Peter Murphy's voice very closely can mimic Bowie.
Yeah.
And he even made that vocal change from verse 1 to verse 2, which I pointed out that Bowie did in the original.
No, I think that's a great point, and I like Murphy. He's been a great discovery to the channel that I had never listened to any of his work until CSN brought it to us. So he brought that interesting. I thought Kevin Haskins on the drums was quite powerful as well, and it mentioned in the reaction it was just a tick quicker in tempo.
It was, even though it's the same length, it's 1 second longer. But yeah, I agree with you there.
And it kind of had a bit of a longer extended outro than the OG version. So I mean, bravo to Bauhaus, man, for
that's really good
for putting in the work like this. I thought they did a wonderful job. And now that takes us, man, to the winner of this battle here, Bowie versus Bauhaus. And even though both versions are great, I gotta go Bowie, man. I gotta go Bowie. But that's not to take away from Bauhaus at all.
No, same thing for me. I gotta go Bowie because I think that Bowie's is. I don't know if it's slightly better or not. I'm just more familiar with it. But I mean, Bauhaus has tried to do it straight down the middle, and they did it so well. So if you never heard the Bowie's version and just heard that song by Bauhaus, you go, man, that's a great song. So that's how good they were delivering that. It was a very interesting battle, so we could hear them how well they could play a song like that, both pull it off lyrically and then pull off the riff. So yeah.
No, and it's cool too, since Bauhaus is traditionally obviously seen as such an influential goth rock band.
Peter's considered the godfather of goth by a lot of people. That's his title.
Hey man, we can pull off the glam rock as well.
Exactly.
Man. So let us know which of these you prefer, man, down in the comments below. Give our guy CSN some props as well. Always enjoy the battles you bring, my friend. And until next time, thanks for watching, y'all. Happy listening, and we will see ya.